Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are actually going to be talking about the 0 point M shield and basically how this can actually give you damage towards your action skills. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of tips and tricks for using this shield, and we're basically just going to show it off. Now, before we get into this video, if you end up liking this video or learn something, consider subscribing to the channel. We are almost at 30,000 subscribers. We are just under 1,000 away, so I'd really appreciate if you guys could help me out. So yeah, basically we're going to be talking about the 0 point M shield. Now how this shield works, you see I have the action skill start anointment that triggers the effects. When you break this shield, it creates this little circle around you that gives you 50% amp damage. Now, I believe this amp is completely multiplicative. It's completely on its own. First of all, I just want to point out how good that is in general. That's a very good effect just for your guns. But what's really cool is this can actually apply to your action skills. So I'm just going to show this very simply. Let's just toss on this transformer. Or you know what? Let's actually just take it off. Let's just go no shield. So yeah, so basically, let me pull up the calculator right here. So basically what we're gonna do is we are gonna use our action skill, and I'm gonna show you that this amp will apply to your action skills. So that is 332K. We're gonna plug that number in. And then we are gonna toss on the 0 point M. We gotta get our action skill back actually. Now, one thing I want to point out real quick is I couldn't actually get this to work with Phase Slam, and I am showing this on Amara just because she has very easy uptime for her action skills. So we did 332K. Let's go ahead and trigger the shield again. And you see now we have 499K. So let's just, like I said, this amp circle gives 50% amp damage. Let's just multiply by 1.5. Which adds that 50%. And you can see 498, the game rounds up and down. We don't know the exact numbers, but we get 50% amp bonus to our action skills, which is kind of insane. This is probably a very good option for phase cast. And I'm guessing this probably works with Ties That Bind as well, which is kind of nutty. Now let me just take the shield back off. I want to show you guys that I couldn't get this to work with Slam. So let's go ahead and Slam. You can see we did 354. So let's plug 354 onto the screen. Now let's toss on our 0 point M shield. And let's go ahead and Slam again. Now I'm guessing because Amara jumps off the ground, that is possibly the reason that this does not apply to Slam. All right, well, I'm pretty sure we hit him. Oh, excuse me. Let's X that stuff out. Go back into photo mode. Yeah, 354 again. But we'll stand in the circle. We'll do it one more time just to show you guys. And 354. So I couldn't get this to work with Phase Slam. Like I said, I do think it's because Phase Slam, Amara jumps off the ground real quick. Now, I'm going to cut over to some of the other characters and show you that this works on them as well. Alrighty, so basically we are on flak now. You guys see I have no shield on at all. Let's go ahead and just toss a rack. You can see it did like 340 to 357. Well, we see 357. There is the 340. So we're just going to plug 340 into the calculator because that was the first number we saw. And then let's go ahead and toss on the 0 point M with the ass break effect, which is just so cool that it does this. All right, so now that we have the ass break, let's go ahead and break it. And you guys can see we get 511 there. So 340 to 511. Let's just take 340, multiply this by 1.5. And you can see we get 510. Once again, the game rounds up or down. I'm guessing we did a little bit more than 340. So that will end up rounding up to 511. We get 50% bonus damage to our action skills, which is pretty insane. This shield is actually probably one of the best ones for Rack, Flak, and also Phase Cast Amara. Like I said, it was really kind of weird that we couldn't get it to work with Phase Slam. Now, you guys could go ahead and test this on all tons of other stuff in the game, like Flak's Pets. I believe this actually does work with Iron Bear, although with the duration of Iron Bear and the duration of the circle on the ground, it's not going to be for long. that you'll have it. So I don't know how useful this is for Ironbear. Maybe for boss farming, though, it could be. And I also tested this on Zane. It works with Zane's drone. It works with his clone. You just have to be standing inside that circle, and you will get that bonus 50% amp damage. Now, one other thing I want to let you guys know is this is not action skill damage. It is its own multiplier on its own from what I can tell pretty much. I tested this against action skill damage on class mod, and they were not additive with each other, so it is its own thing. And there you guys have it, one cool trick. I actually have to shout out Spy for this one. He's the one who figured this out. I have no clue how he figured this out, but Spy, you're a genius. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it from me. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.